guys, welcome to the Facebook and Instagram training. This is going to be another short video, and what I'm actually going to go through is show you guys how you can actually start boosting some posts of yours through not only your private Facebook page, which a lot of you guys are using already, but I'm also going to teach you how to set up a business page. For those of you who maybe don't like the idea straight away of sharing it with your friends and family and everyone you went to school with, maybe you want to actually fresh start, set up a business page where you can run traffic to complete strangers and really start building a brand away from your personal stuff. So I'm going to teach you both. So what I'll do, as I normally do on here, I'll share my screen with you guys. And then what we'll do is we'll go through our private Facebooks first. So let me just share this with you guys. All right, so you guys should be able to see my screen there. And then what we'll do, we'll get out of that. So what we'll do, this is very, very simple, guys. I'll just give you a quick run through. So you can just open up your Facebook. I did it this way through. This is through an iPad as well. So whether you can do this on your mobile phone or iPad, it should be exactly the same as this. It's very, very good that we can just do all this stuff through our mobile phone these days. So you literally just want to open up your Facebook page, hit the bottom icon there, which is the menu one. Let me bring it up. There it is there. And then you simply want to just scroll down nice and easily. Click straight on settings, the top one there, just under the very top one there, as you can see, settings. We'll hit that. And then all you literally want to do is scroll down till audience and visibility here. Simply hit professional mode, which is the second one down there below profile information. Now, I've already turned mine on, so I won't have the option for it. But that's simply all you got to do. If you follow those nice, easy steps, simply turn that professional mode on. Now, all of a sudden, what you'll see is when you go back to your Facebook page. So let me give you an example here. If I was to just go down to, say, the last reel I put up, now you guys will see simply at the bottom of the post here, boost post. And then you can also see all the insights and ads as well. So there's a great analytics department too. So you guys can see how much money you're putting on it, how many leads you're getting for that amount of value. How much you're paying per click or per view or per like and all these things, which I'll show you after in the Business Suite app as well. So simply just hit boost post. Now, this is great for targeting your ideal client. So obviously we're all going to be a little bit different, but just really take your time on when you're doing these two, double and triple check, make sure you're doing everything right. So you want to keep it nice and simple. You literally, very similar to what a lot of you guys are doing. You're consistently posting and stuff on Facebook, but rather than maybe only sharing that with, or maybe getting 10, 20, 30 or 100 views from your, people on your personal page, all you've got to do is start maybe spending, $30, $40 a week. And instead of 30 people seeing this, you're probably actually going to get more like 2, 3, 4,000 people. And they're not only going to be, it's not only going to be 4,000 people, but what it's actually going to be is specific clients, which are in your ideal clients, which I'll show you now. So it's just not random people either. The great thing about running ads on social media is you can literally target your ideal client. So I'll explain that in a bit more detail here. You guys can see there's optional buttons too. If you want to run actual paid ads, just to give you guys an example, I don't really like paying ads that says, hey, click here because I'm trying to sell you something. I feel like, I'm sure as you guys would know, you're flicking through Facebook, you see something that says, here, buy this from me and click here. You kind of just go, oh, that's an ad, it's a scam, and you flick past it or whatever it is. So for me, just like the reel you guys saw, I'm simply just sharing a post that might be like, hey guys, this is my journey that I'm doing. To give you an example, a lot of my content's based around how I got off the tools a few years ago now to how I'm able to travel the world full time and set up my business now in Dubai. If you guys relate to my story and you want to know more, simply give my page a follow. And there's a link in my bio if you've got any more questions. And I keep it basically simple like that. So it's like, oh, this guy's actually just sharing free information with us. And all we've got to do is follow his page and we can learn from him. So hopefully that makes sense. It's not like another scam ad you see. You're simply just doing these posts that you guys are already doing, but this will give you the availability to actually boost it to, like I said, more people. Like I said, guys, just take your time with this. You can't really go wrong. But as you can see here, let's just do a little bit of one together. So literally location, obviously Australia, you probably want to target. characteristics are here are really good. So say for you guys that might be in FIFO, literally demographics of your ideal client, it might be a FIFO worker. Or let's just say, make it nice and simple. Construction. So boom, construction industry, right? And then you'll see all these other ones come up too. Or maybe you're a plumber and a lot of content you put up's about how you got out of plumbing. So that's obviously going to relate with other plumbers out there. So boom. So what this is now going to do, instead of sending it to 3,000 random people, what it's going to do is send it to 3,000 people that have plumbing or construction in their bio, if that makes sense. Then you can obviously just hit the save at the bottom there. So let's actually go through these. Everybody's got their own demographic too. This once again comes to your ideal client. So let's just say randomly, you know, maybe you're 24 to maybe 40, something like that. So now that's going to send it out to people in Australia that are in the construction and plumbing industry, and they're in between 20 and 40. And I'm going to click, say, male just there as well, or men in the middle. And then that'll actually show you, okay, well, this is within this demographic of people in Australia that are aged 24 to 40 in the construction and plumbing industry, there's actually 1.9 million people, which should give you great confidence as well for those of you like, oh, how am I going to find people that are going to want to invest and buy and start up this business? Right there, from men in Australia in the plumbing and construction industry, there is up to 1.9 million people right there just at the click of a button. So this is how easy it can be. And then you can literally save that audience and then just keep making your way through. Here's a great one too. So for me, what I've done is I link my Facebook and Instagram and everything like that. So a lot of you guys that are just posting through your personal page at the moment, like I said, I'll show you how to set up a complete different business page straight after this as well. But you can imagine, just like I said, if you're currently getting like maybe 100 people looking at it on your personal page, now you're actually boosting it. You're going to get thousands. But not only that, by selecting these buttons here, it'll actually send it through Instagram as well. So maybe you don't even really use your Instagram, but this is just a way you can start boosting your Instagram on the side. And then maybe 2, 3, 4 months from now, you actually start getting a little bit of traction on Instagram. And by selecting this button here, every time you boost an ad on Facebook or a post on Facebook, it'll actually mirror it and do it on Instagram as well. So instead of you just getting a couple of hundred views through your personal page, which you might be at the moment, all of a sudden you're going to be getting thousands through that and through your Instagram. And then what I'll teach you is the business page as well. So if you've got 2 business Facebooks and 2 Instagram Facebooks, obviously that's going to be 4 times the reach that you've currently got. And this is how you're going to be able to flip your business very, very quickly just by spending a little bit of money. Like I said, rather than limiting yourself to 1 page at the moment, you're actually going to be quadrupling that and now reaching 4 times the amount of people, or 3 times the amount of people, I should say. So this will give you the actual analytics here as well. So this is going to come down to how much you guys want to spend as well. So you can see there, you might just want to run it from a week. So simply plus and minus there. So say 7 days and $45. That's your overall total, what you're willing to spend. So what I would be doing to encourage you guys, if you want to build your business quick, I would be spending money that you can afford. So maybe that means you're cutting back in other things in your life. Maybe it's that one less slab of alcohol each week. Maybe you're saving a 70 or 80 bucks. And maybe you put that towards running ads. But you guys can see just here, just by spending $45 over the whole week, that could potentially get you from anywhere from 870 people up to 2,500 views on that one post. So rather than you guys having to focus so much on maybe 3 or 4 really good bits of content each day, if you can put together one really, really good bit of content that reaches out to your ideal client on a really deep level, you can simply use that one. And like I said, you could run that for a month straight if you want to. Just have that running in the background. And as you can see there, you know, $45 for a week, and it could get you, you know, over 2,000 views. So this is the power of doing it this way on top of what you're doing already. And then simply bang, straight down the bottom, boost post now. And then that is it. So that is very, very simple. I hope that made sense. So let's touch on number 2 now. So let me just get out of that, guys. Now let's go. So this is going to be the business management side of things in terms of a business page. So let me go here. All right. So I've made this very simple for you guys as well. So simply go to Google. As you can see, I've done there, Facebook/business. Very simply, straight at the top here on the first drop downs, you've got create a business page. So nice and simply hit that. All right, and come up to there. If you haven't already, this might just say to you, hey, you just need to log into your Facebook. As you can see with my little image at the top there, it's already logged into my account, which makes it easy because it will log it to your personal account already. Then you want to create a page. So this is very, very easy, guys. It's actually super easy, but I did just want to do it step by step to make it, as simple as possible for you guys. So page name, whatever it is. Let's go with a classic Joe Doe. Let's just say John Doe. Category John. So obviously this is going to be for you guys that are, if you maybe later on too, maybe you might have a certain business. You might see people in our industry that are already doing it. Like maybe they're traveling around Australia and it's like Aussie campers or, whatever it is. You probably just want to simply start, as you guys would see with mine. Mine's pretty simple. It's just my name. Sometimes it might be like Aussie digital nomad, or obviously that's me building a brand around, hey, I'm from Australia and I travel around the world. So whatever you guys want to do, whether it's your name, whether it's your brand, that is completely up to you. But this is something you want to be known for going forward. Like I said, you're now getting off your personal page. So this can be anything you want. This is like, hey, this is my brand that I want to be living for the next 20 years. So why not embrace that right from the start and just, really focus on building that brand? Bio doesn't really matter. Tick for that. Oh, sorry, guys. I forgot to click that pizza place. It is important, obviously, making sure you get these green ticks, else it won't allow you to continue. All right, so you can see that, and then you'll get that drop-down option there. Simply create page. So that's all nice and easy. Like I said, make sure you spend the time on this as well, just like the other one when you're running ads and stuff. Set it, double check it, triple check it, because then obviously once you're running, you don't want to have to be thinking, oh, why is my ad not doing really well? And then you go back and you made a spelling mistake or something simple like that. And this is just like your generic Facebook. So we probably don't have to go too much. You obviously don't want to put your address and your location and all that stuff. Website if you want, if you've got a landing page, which we touched on in some of our other training, which is great, which is the link we created for our Typeform. So you just put that in as your website, email address, all this basic information, no hours available. So just work your way through these. These are going to be different for everybody. You can always go back and tinker with this as well, right? Just like a generic Facebook page if you want to change anything. So this is really how to get set up. Add your profile picture, add a cover photo, nice and simple. Hit next again. Connect WhatsApp to your business page. If you want to do that, we'll just skip through that. Invite friends. This is probably a great one if you want to maybe put on your personal page. This is what I did to start. And it's like, see, if you're not that comfortable about telling too many people around you and worried who might make fun of you, this is a great way to maybe put up a post and invite some friends and just say, hey guys, I didn't want to bore you all to death on my personal page for anyone that doesn't have an interest, but for all yous that have been wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually creating a brand new business page. So if you're someone that relates to this, you've been following my journey, you want to keep learning more strictly about my business, this is going to be everything business related on my new page. And then it also gives you a great look at who's actually been watching you and who's serious about it. All of a sudden you might get 10, 15, 20 friends that go and follow your new business page. And then you can reach out to them. Hey man, I just thought I'd message you now because you've obviously followed my business page. Is this something you've been watching? Is this something you're interested in learning? All of a sudden you might discover 10, 15, 20 leads right there as well, just as a little bonus. So that's something to think about when inviting friends. Like I said, just go through these option guys, marketing, promotional stuff. Don't feel like you need to do any of that. Just keep working your way through that. And then done, just like that. And then very simply again here, guys, just like I showed you on that last one, you can either then, when you put a post up on this page, simply hit that blue button, just like we did on the last one that was boost page. And then you've obviously got these options here now as well in terms of creating ads, which is basically going to be the same thing. It's going to ask you to put in, rather than boosting a post, this will simply just ask you, hey, put in a photo, a video, who do you want to send it to? How much do you want to spend? It's going to be that exact same option. I'm not sure whether this will let me because I haven't set up the bank account and stuff, but let's have a look. Okay, there you go, guys. So this is just a different look at it, but it's basically exactly the same as what we did before. You can see estimated daily results, how much you want to spend, who's your audience. So it's all exactly the same. So if you guys follow those steps first, and then just translate those exact same steps over to your brand new business page. And that is it, guys, for the Facebook and Instagram. Like I said, that'll automatically link it now. If you haven't already, what I suggest is, let me get out of this. This is great here, obviously on your mobile phone or anything. If you don't have this app already, you guys should. It's just the business suite. But this is obviously everything under Meta. So you guys can see at the top sort of left corner there, it's got that little Facebook symbol and Instagram. So everything of mine's linked. So when I run a story or a reel or whatever on my Facebook, it automatically runs it on Instagram. So like I said, that's no time or energy for me. I don't have to go onto 2 different platforms, post it, redo the hashtags, redo the descriptions, any of that sort of stuff. I can flick it onto my Facebook and instantaneously it also goes on my Instagram. As you guys would have seen already in these trainings, the whole strategy behind doing this is to give you guys, more time and energy to be talking to leads and all that sort of stuff. So you're not wasting all this extra time. So what we're trying to do here is really streamline this as much as possible. So let me just get back out of this, guys. I'll stop sharing that. All right, but I hope that's really clear, guys. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. And once again, if you do have any questions, you guys can inbox me anytime and I'm more than happy to help. Thanks a lot, guys.